double monitor, lights. There's just a lot going on. So if you want to have a better chance at having a conversation, that's the place to do it. Link in bios. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I can turn the music down. Jesus Christ, guys, I can't believe I used to do this all the time. And like now I'm trying to do it again and I'm like so lost. Double. Okay. Hello, Paigey. Hello, Stacy. Hello, Lily. Hello, Vanessa. Hello, everybody else that I may or may not have missed. I would like to see the baby. He's currently using the restroom. He is making a potty. How is everybody? Long time no freaking chat. Honestly, our last stream was like the end of August. So September, October, November, December. It's been like 4 months, guys. It's been 25% of a year. First stream on here? Yes. Hey, LaPortia. Yes. First stream on YouTube, guys. Can I ask what keyboard I have? This is. I actually don't recommend this keyboard, but it's a EVGA. They make like power supplies, but I guess keyboards. I forget what specific model number it is, but it's I like a full like whatever it is, 86 keys, 105 keys. Like I like a full numpad. Hello, everybody. Hello, Christy. Hello, Betty. Hello, Sassy. Hello, Kelsey. Hello, Dollface. Hello, everybody. How's everybody feeling? Happy 2023. What's up with that? What's up with that? Guys, look at all the space we have. Look at all the space we have on YouTube. Look at all the space YouTube gives us. You know, guys, I'm feeling good about this year. I'm feeling confident about it because, you know, last year honestly started off really freaking strong. And then it went pretty freaking downhill. So, this year starting pretty freaking rocky, nowhere to go but up. You know what I mean? Last year, your boy thought it was going to be his year. Nah. Yeah, I know, Daria. I bet I can look into that. Like, I bet there's like a whole bunch of like different things I can look into in terms of like what to, different bots and stuff. You know, I'm kind of sad to have left Twitch, honestly, in the fact that like I spent. Welcome in, Brooke. Hello, everybody. Sorry, one sec. I used to just have like everything in front of me. But now everything's new. Okay, yes, welcome in, Brooke, Kelsey, Channel, Carla, Vanessa, Lily Potter, AD McClens. Thank you for the subscribers, guys. Okay, so yeah, we got a lot to talk about. First things first, guys, if you're watching on TikTok, hello, love ya. Come on over to YouTube. This is our first live stream there, and we're trying to impress the YouTube, you know what I mean? The YouTube. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? So, you know, I'm all about faking it with your guys' help. If all of us stand together in a large group, all wearing very, very similar clothes, we could have a really fun game of tag. You know what I mean? We could like John Cena it, and people be like, where do they even go? Give me my Prime stuff. You know? Probably still on Twitch. Hey guys, how we doing? I don't expect to be organized, logical, or coherent at all this evening, just so we're all on the same page. I haven't streamed for 4 months, and for those of you that are longtime stream buds, you know that there's no... This is just a stream of consciousness. We can donate, there aren't gifted subs anymore? Yes! But I haven't figured that out yet. I thought YouTube may just have something built in. But don't worry about all that stuff right now, guys. This is a meet cute. This is a gathering. This is a chatty chat. Hello. We'll figure all the other things out. But right now it's just about you and me. You and me. You and me. Okay, so alrighty. Alright, well that was the first thing. That's out of the way. That's done. Feeling good about that? Woo! Woo! Accidental middle part. Accidental middle part. Yes, okay, well, all right, let's make a list, guys. What do we have to talk about today? We gotta talk about a lot of things. Everyone write down what I'm supposed to talk about right now. New Year's, Twitch, / social media. We're gonna talk about Quinn. Talk about acting. We'll talk about Biscuit. What else? What else is on the agenda that we gotta cover this evening, guys? Hey, what's up, Lacey? PB&J's? Okay. Twitch, Sep Baby's eulogy. Acting / okay, recent projects, recent work. We can talk about that. Favorite places in LA. Christmas. Okay, so yeah, we'll do the holidays. We'll talk about the holidays. Okay, all right. This is good. This is good plans for now, guys. Good plans for now. What's up, TikTok? All right, here we go. Hello, Andrea. Hello, everybody. Welcome freaking back. Intentions for streaming in 2023. Yes, we'll talk. Okay, yes. Okay, that's good. Okay, guys, that's good for now. We got holidays. Look and reevaluate. I was still enjoying being with you guys. That has kind of been the through line that has been guiding me this whole time, of trying to get back to the intention of when I first started streaming. And the intention when I first started streaming was to just build a space for all of us and to be able to express myself, have fun with you guys, get to know you guys, play games, all that kind of good stuff. But after 2.5 years, I was just feeling the burnout so hard. And it wasn't just Twitch. It was just kind of everything. I feel like if you spend a few years, or really any amount of time, working on something kind of tirelessly, and if you kind of feel like where you're at, there's a discrepancy between where you're at and where you need to be, it just starts to pile on. So I was kind of looking around and I was like, well, I'm not really having fun anymore, and I don't feel like I'm bringing my best self to these streams, to these interactions, and really my content. Following through, we decided to take a little bit of a break. That break kind of cascaded into the rest of the year. There was a lot of personal shit going on, a lot of growth, development, what have you. That being said, the reason why we are switching from Twitch to YouTube is after the time I spent on Twitch, as a whole, our kind of channel and community, hey, thanks, Morgan. There was not a lot of growth. We, for the most part, we're a pretty strong core group, which there's nothing wrong with that. But when you're working in an environment, when you have a job, it's a little hurtful and it's a little tiring when you feel like your work and ethic is not being valued by the company, which is kind of how I was looking at it. It's also not a platform that encourages like organic growth. They're not really, helping new creators or helping creators that have been the backbone of their platform. There was also a lot of discussion in terms of them changing their revenue models. So long story long for why I've decided to switch platforms. YouTube historically has kind of always been the only platform that pays their creators livable wages. And as much as I love hanging out with you guys, which I absolutely do, at the end of the day, we all have to pay our bills. And after 2.5 years, it just was really getting to me that I felt like this application did not have my back. This application was not supporting me. This application didn't know who the hell I was, and they didn't care, which is totally okay. But why was I giving 50% of everything to just a platform that at the end of the day was just hosting me? We brought our audience. It's you guys. It's you guys that want to hang out and get to know each other and build a community and be silly and have fun. So that's what was going on with Twitch. So that's why we've decided to move off of Twitch. And also, with every like content creator and streamer and whatever, like everybody already has a YouTube presence, and YouTube was kind of the one that I was not really able to crack, which is ironic because it's the one that would enable me to be able to continue doing this long term. So I kind of just reevaluated, and I was like, well, let's just move. Let's just look at this a little bit more long term and passive. So, yeah. We do have a Discord, yes. I need to set up. Welcome in Phoenix on Fire. We're roughing it right now, guys. But back in Twitch, we had all fancy commands and stuff. I don't think I even have a bot right now. No. But we'll get it figured out. But if you check in my bio, it's good to go. It's all in there. Okay, yeah, sorry guys, the ADHD is freaking going. But yeah, how are you guys feeling? Honestly, in the past 4 months that I haven't been streaming, there have been just so many things going on. Some really great and fantastic, and some not so much that. But I think that's okay. It's the new start of the year, and I feel like I used to put so much pressure on myself to like have a really good start to the year, and hit the ground running and set yourself up for success. But now I'm just kind of like, just because it's January 1st doesn't mean I have to pretend that I'm away, that I'm not, or things are going in a different direction. Manifesting better. Heck yeah. Welcome back to you as well, Aaron. Give yourself a little grace. A little grace! You're so right. So yeah, that is the summary of what I was doing in regards to social media and all that kind of stuff. My intentions moving forward, that was a good question, whoever asked that. My intentions is to get back into live streaming like I was prior to the last 4 months. We're going to be looking at 1 to 3 times a week. I am not going to stick to a schedule though, so make sure you turn notifications on. I think YouTube does a little bit better if you're subscribed and you click the little bell notification. So just make sure you have notifications turned on if you want to see these live streams, whether that's Instagram notifications or YouTube or Discord or wherever the heck. And I'm gonna stick to 1 to 3 times a week and random times. I haven't been sleeping very well, and we'll get more into the mental health stuff at a later date. But I'm thinking some late night streams might be fun as well as some early morning streams. My intention with YouTube and just kind of my content overall for this year is I'm kind of taking a step back in terms of being so much of a production. Like last year, it was 1 TikTok every day. It was an Instagram every 2 days. It was, live streaming, 2 to 4 times a week. It was consolidating those streams into YouTube. It was, tackling whatever acting auditions I had. It was going to class. It was, doing Quinn audio. So my intention for this year is to kind of take a step back from kind of the production line mantra of it all and really try to get back to the core of why I started all of this in the first place, which was to stay creative, to feel like I'm improving upon myself, and to make connections with all of you. So that's going to be the focus. And I'm hoping not having a schedule and just showing up and just treating it like, hey guys, good to see you today. Let's talk. Yeah, it really does, Lexi. So I wanted to also just take a second to say thank you to all of you, because I know a lot of you have been following and supporting me for quite some time, whether that's just on TikTok or on multiple different platforms here on YouTube. So I just wanted to say thank you for being patient, for still being enthusiastic about my content, and for just supporting me through my ups and downs. I feel like with people who work in the internet, it'll hit it a few times. I feel like content creators, influencers, actors, sometimes I feel like there's a pressure from not their communities per se, but just kind of the overall audiences, that there's a sense of like beholdenness. Like, you always see creators when they hit a milestone, like, thank you so much. Like I have you to thank for all of this. And there is so much truth to that, but I feel like it also adds into some of the less favorable parts of this job, like the parasocial dynamics, the burnout, the lack of work-life balance. When I was working in like corporate life, you got there at 8 a.m. and you got out of there by 6 p.m. and like maybe you took work home, but there was not a sense that it was like your whole life and being you owe to us. We have a right to, I guess, information or knowing what's going on in your life, or lack of privacy. And I feel like although that comes with the territory of the job, it can kind of suck the motivation and creativity and will out of the person that is creating this content, which then just kind of creates this cascading effect, because at the end of the day, you are putting yourself forward to create an engaging and fun and captivating space. And so, does that make sense what I'm trying to say, guys? There's kind of that line you're walking in terms of trying to remain yourself and give pieces of yourself through your content and with your community. But then as you continue to build that, you lose that sense of what you were giving, and then you start to give too much, and then you kind of look around and you're like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be giving or what people are even asking for anymore. Hey Bethany, good to see you. So yes, big ramble. Man, I really am out of practice for like conveying my thoughts like eloquently. Not that I was ever eloquent, but at least an attempt at succinctness. Hey, no worries, Caitlin. Have a good day at work. That's a long fucking work day. So yeah, the intentions are to get back to the core of content, to, you know, be consistent but not necessarily routine, or maybe the other way, be routine but not necessarily consistent. Or no, I think be consistent but not be routine. And then with regards to YouTube specifically, trying to grow and build so that long term this can be a sustainable platform. And also I've been thinking a lot about what direction I want my video content to go, because, you know, TikTok being my main platform for so long, all my content, like my produced content, is short form. I was kind of like on both extremes, like wildly short form content, like we're talking 6 to 60 seconds, and then long streams. But I didn't really have anything covering that middle ground, which is where I feel like YouTube is kind of its bread and butter. So I'm gonna start focusing more on long form content. So that's also gonna be more YouTube videos and taking the YouTube streams and having exclusive YouTube content as well. So cool, 2 topics down. What's going on with last year on Twitch and YouTube? But really, at the end of the day, I'm throwing all these like intentions and game plans at you guys, but really my main goal is to just have fun with you guys. And all the other stuff that I'm talking about is kind of trying to be a little bit more targeted in terms of where I'm spending my time and effort into something that hopefully will pay dividends long term. Because that's just unfortunately a fact of life. Drawing? Heck yeah. Yeah, you can totally draw me. That'd be great. You should post it in the Discord so we can all see. Hello everybody. Hello TikTok. Found a lot of really great music that I'm excited to share with you guys. Welcome in, Bryn Boyka. Okay, so what is next? Oh, New Year's and Christmas / holidays. How were your guys' holidays? This is my own personal playlist. My holidays were good. I went down to San Diego for a little bit. I got to see my family, my brother and sister's partners as well, and I really enjoyed their company. Got to do the whole gift thing. Was trying some romantic things that did not end well as well, but that was a fun addition to my life. 3-year no COVID streak ended? Oh no. When did you get COVID? I'm so sorry to hear that. I do have a Spotify. Yeah, we have a couple playlists on the Discord as well. Hey, thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. Please reject me so I can move on. No, I've told you guys this. I'm toxic, okay? There's no rejecting here. Sorry guys, multitasking real quick. Okay. Oh, that's so cool, Bree. Heck yeah. Congratulations. Hey, what's up, Gil? How you doing, friend? Holidays were good. Stuck at home due to the weather. Yeah, people had some crazy ass weather. It was gorgeous in San Diego. Sorry to rub it in. Okay, next on the list is Quinn. So as for the Quinn audios, and if you're unfamiliar with Quinn, that's totally okay, but it is a saucy voiceover application that I work exclusively with. Also TikTok, if you want to come join in on the conversation, I do my best to get here, but come join us on YouTube. It's our first stream there, and you can come see my cat in the HD setup. Quinn is still going well. I don't have any plans to stop in the near future. I believe my contract is still going for maybe another 3 months, 3-4 months. So that's 6 to 8 audios. You know, it's pretty affordable actually. And so yeah, that's what's going on with Quinn. If you guys have ideas for premises or such, feel free to shoot me those. You know, I'm always open to feedback. I signed an agreement with Quinn. I've told you guys this before. I have an agreement with Quinn that to not have any like one-on-one conversations with people on Quinn. Like they're just trying to keep things, I guess, kind of like kosher in terms of like checks and balances, separation of church and state, that kind of thing, which I definitely agree. So if you send me, if you have like any ideas or requests or whatever, really the best thing you can do is comment on Quinn. But if you don't want to do that, you know, you can send like, you know, comment somewhere else or send me a message or whatever. But that being said, I'm not allowed to have a conversation or kind of really talk about things on a one-on-one manner with anyone regarding like Quinn or Quinn audiences, or as in my capacity as a Quinn creator. Well, there are lots of jealous audios. Oh, no worries, Alex. Quinn. Listen, if the Quinn things are people enjoy it, that's great. But you know, I do a lot of different things, and there's totally okay for people to enjoy certain parts of my work and not necessarily be the biggest fans of others. Okay, so that's what's going on with Quinn. Acting stuff. Acting's going pretty well. Like I said, last year at the start of the year, it started really strong. I was up for 2 projects, one of which would have been huge, like kind of like life-changing, career-changing. Both of those kind of fell through. I got to work on a couple really cool projects still though last year. I just got a text. I'm supposed to do a shout out. There's a Seed and Spark currently for an indie film I'm going to be a part of. It's like a short film. If anyone follows Asia Hines on TikTok, we've done some collabs and stuff. Feel free to check that stuff out as well. I promised her I would give it a shout out. Just finished up a really cool short film as well with the same director who did X, for anyone who's familiar with that. So hopefully that comes out pretty soon. I'll have probably maybe like 30 seconds of screen time in an episode of Hunters, I think, coming out later this month. I think I'll have a scene in a movie with Carrie Ellis, hopefully coming out this year as well. And other than that, we're still plugging away. We're still doing our thing. There are some challenges, as per usual. See you later, Morgan. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on with acting. I'm looking forward to this year. I've got a couple goals for this year. Grab a new agent, snag a guest star, book a movie out of state. Those are my 3 acting-related goals this year. So we'll see how that goes. And the stretch goal would be meeting the eligibility requirements for insurance through my union, which is pretty freaking difficult. Hunter's a great show. Yeah, I was too. It's kind of lame that they canceled. Yeah, the outfit, the set, decor, and costumes were through the place. For an out-of-state movie, I mean, I'll take it anyway. X was the first feature film I ever acted in back in 2017. Mature audiences advised. Hot. Yeah, I think it is too. I think it is. But I think it might not be available in the UK currently. Last on our list was Biscuit. Okay, so he has actually... So fun. I've had this cat tree for a while. He has only very recently started to sleep in the basket. What are you doing, Bubba? He does it. Wow, he will not even look at me. You sleeping? He is real mad. He is not happy to have been woken up. He's like, bro, we haven't been streaming for months. So yeah, Biscuit is good. I had a foster kitten for a little bit. She moved on. She upgraded, but I had her for about 2 months. Oh. But honestly, guys, you know, I knew I just kind of like info dumped on you 4 months later. But I'm I'm feeling good about this year. I'm not in the strongest place I've ever been. I've also definitely felt more optimistic in other years compared to this one. But that being said, I do have a good feeling about this year. I'm very excited to be back with you guys. I'm excited to have taken some time and some space. I won't lie to you guys and say I went away for 4 months and now I'm all fixed and better and I'm the best version of myself. But I do feel like I was able to take a minute to unpack some things that I was holding on to a little much, and I think a lot of people in here are similar in a way that I use work and busyness as a coping mechanism and as a way to avoid whatever I want to feel and avoid. And weirdly enough, the forced step back from a lot of what I was, working on and using to busy my time really brought a lot of things to the forefront that I had to work on and deal with. And I feel like I took some good steps. I definitely feel like I'm still on the same path. But yeah, last year I had a lot of resentment, and I didn't realize I was fostering this resentment. And that is kind of what started me needing to take a break. It was right after my birthday, which was August 15th, and I had one other stream after that. And I just realized that I was holding on to all these negative feelings that were ultimately, they were not serving me. You know, I felt like the work I was doing kind of across the board was not being recognized in a way that I wanted it to be recognized or valued. And again, I want to be clear, this is separate kind of from you individuals here. This was my own things I needed to work on for my entire life. Hey, what's up, bud? So yeah, the step back really helped me unpack a lot of those things, unpack the resentments I was holding on to, unpack a lot of the fears and anxieties. It helped me with some of the personal stuff in terms of my romantic life. It had some things I had to work on in some platonic and familial relationships. So yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm not feeling great, but what's a good analogy? I feel like other years I've like, if you think about your year as like a road that you're walking down, I feel like there have been other times where I'm starting a year and I'm already at the top of a hill, so it's just gonna be easy, you know, and I get to go down. And other times you're starting at the bottom of the hill. 2023 feels like I was walking through heavy fucking rain and mud and like thick forest, and I couldn't really see, and I was just trying to see the sky. And I feel like the rain has stopped. I feel like I'm a little wet and a little scraped up, but I feel like that optimism of having a clear path in front of you. Yeah, so true, Sky. So true. So true. But ultimately, I just had to be honest with myself and ask myself some hard questions, like, you know, what is it I'm trying to accomplish? What forms of validation am I fostering in my life? You know, what type of relationships am I nurturing, and what type of relationships should I be nurturing? You know, so. And I think we're all caught up, guys. I think that was everything we were supposed to cover. So yeah, keep an eye out for streams that will come at random intervals. Keep an eye out for long form content. Late 20s is such a weird time. It really is. You know what's so weird about being 28, and I'll be 29 this year, is in so many ways I feel less stable than I did when I was younger. Always gets better. So true, Abby. So true. How am I liking the switch to YouTube? It's cool so far. Seb, honestly, I ran into some technical issues, which I knew I would. If you ever make the migration, I found out, which you probably already know this, but with both Streamlabs and Stream Elements, you can link your accounts together. I signed into my YouTube account and not my Twitch account, and now it was two separate, and it wouldn't let me like merge my overlays. But if I merged them properly, like logged into the accounts like one supplementary, it would be. So there's all that stuff. But yeah, it's getting even weirder. Has 28 been good to me? 28 was interesting. 28 had its ups and downs for sure. Hello, Miss Mia. Thank you for the rose, friends. Thanks, Mimic. I appreciate it. Do a Princess Bride out, oof, yeah, so true. So true. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's all hidden info. I know, dude. It's, you know, I was feeling a little, maybe like slightly sad or dejected. I was like, man, I spent all these years, like, or I spent like 2 years, like, learning this platform. And now it's time for a new one. But that's why we have new adventures. It's not a step back, guys. It's, you know, it's a step in a different direction. But how about you guys? That was me rambling for... I don't even know how to see how long I've been live on this platform anymore. Oh, 42 minutes. How are you guys doing? How was your end of the year? What are your intentions for 2023? Let's do a high and low of the year. Best part of the year, worst part of the year. I agree, Greg. Changes are good. Hello, Danielle. Heck yeah, Alex. I agree. Hard to be happy. That's a great intention. Look who's now on YouTube. Welcome in, Danielle. Hey, what's up, Jamie? Well, welcome in. Pretty well for fall semester. We'd love to hear it. We'd love to see it. Why is life being a jerk? Just do the witch thing? Man, Mercury's and Gatorade. So true. Working this degree, baby! Got good grades this semester? Heck yeah, we love to see it. You're investing in yourself, and I'm very proud of you. My boyfriend broke up with me after a vacation. Oh, I'm sorry, Corpse. I was seeing someone, and we ended things after a pretty jubilant... I went a little overboard for Christmas. And then a little bit later, it's like, oh, okay. So I know how you're feeling. I'm sorry to hear that. 4 years down the toilet. It's tough. Well, it's not down the toilet if you feel like you learned things. I'm sure there were some positive moments as well. Maybe some learning experiences that you can bring into your future relationships. Pull myself out of the ADHD paralysis. It's so tough sometimes, Sarah. It really is. Can my breakup be my best and worst part? Yeah, it absolutely can. Spine surgery? Wow. Well, I hope you're feeling better. That's intense. Completing a qualification? Nice. Oh, wow. Intentions to survive. Well, that's a great intention, Stacey. That's a great intention. Hello, Andrada? Did I say that right? Best part? You got a play of yours produced? That's so cool. Congratulations. Worst part, realizing I'm graduating acting school this year. Nice. Oh, your birthday's on August 15th? Hell yeah. We love a Leo. We love a fellow Leo. Being on stage for the first time, we love to see it. Snaps all around. Ooh, Sondheim is tough. Sondheim is tough. Post-COVID being hospitalized. I'm sorry, Lexi. I hope you're hanging in there, and we are sending you all the good vibes. Right here. Let's all take a moment to send each other good vibes. Now you may be asking yourself, Zach, I asked for good vibes, not curse vibes. But what if I told you I'm cursing you with good vibes? You all have now been cursed to have good vibes. I don't make the rules. It's just the way it is. Maybe plan a little more. Last year's a bit more by the fly, so your plans. Try to pull it together. All right, we love to see it. Lists. I love a good list. Hey, thanks, Jamie. Appreciate that. Drama-free 23. I hope that too. Your dad got evicted? That's tough. Guys, I am so sorry. If anyone here has like a toxic parent, like I feel like it is one of the most destructive relationships. Like if you have a toxic spouse or a toxic employer, like, or a toxic like partner, like that fucking sucks. Don't get me wrong. But having to be raised, having to, like, as an adult, like, unpack all the inherited bullshit that this person bestowed upon you and, like, rethink the foundation that they so crappily, you know, withheld. So, hang in there, friend. End of year, found out I'm getting a puppy. Oh, what kind of puppy? Nice. Started college. Heck yeah. Years since your dad passed and got through. We'd love to see it, friend. We'd love to see it. Traveled a lot. Didn't get to go on a date. Well, hey, don't you worry, Raiha. That date is coming. I don't know what day it'll be, but it's going to be a good one. Crippling anxiety. Yep. Therapist is getting me together. I love it. We love it. Therapy. Green flag. Progressing as a beauty journalist. Whoa, what's a beauty journalist? That sounds so cool. Burnout, mental health, and relationships. Yeah. Burnout, mental health, and relationships. You just summarized my rambling for 40 minutes. Bucket list trip to Iceland. Amazing. How was it? Moved to Orange County. The commute sucks. Where are you commuting to? Yeah, LA traffic can be horrendous. Training new employees. Oh, yeah. Ran first 5K. Nice. Congrats. How'd you do? Worst grief. Yeah. The Zoom is back. Now they're kind of gone. I seriously can't imagine going through the whole meeting someone again. Yeah, well, hey, just take your time. That's kind of my goal for my next kind of relationship. Like, I'm happy that I was able to find someone, even for a short amount of time, that I felt inspired to want to put in the work and commit and, you know, find my way as a partner again. And so that kind of adds into the whole, like, rainy slog feeling like maybe the sky is going to clear for a little bit. But, you know, I'm just telling myself that, you know, things will happen as they're supposed to happen, and I'm looking forward to being excited about someone. I wasn't excited about really anyone in quite some time. You went to Salem for your birthday. Which Salem? There's a few Salems. Long-time online friend. Nice. Brain is a merry-go-round of mental illness. Yeah. That's got to be like one of the like most innocuous yet creepy rides out there. Merry-go-round. Adopting my dog. I love that. What kind of dog? Narc mother I cut off last year. Yeah. It's tough. Generational trauma. 2023. We're breaking generational trauma. We're gonna do it. Generational trauma. We're gonna break it. You and me together. We're gonna break this trauma. It's gonna be great. We had a moment there. We had a moment. Stood my ground, raised myself very. Yeah, that's tough, Jamie. That is tough. You know, YouTube chat is a little hard to navigate. Oh, thanks, Lexi. It's such a kind offer. I hope you're taking care of yourself as well, though. Shih Tzu and Jack Russell. Okay, right on. That's a good mix. This is probably like a pretty high energy mix. Turned 21 this year. Nice. Hey, welcome to adulthood? Question mark. You know, I think I saw it was like a comment earlier, or maybe it was a TikTok or like whatever the F. But it was like, we should stop just saying people are adults once they reach adulthood. It should be like, once you turn 21, you should become 1 in adult years. And then 2, 3, So it's like, yeah, I'm only 8, bro. I'm only 7. I'm only 7, dude. I don't want to have to call my dentist. You know, I'm only 8 years old. So I like that. 7th anniversary. Heck yeah. I went to Hell conference. Nice. Oh, that's the worst, Lily. It sucks when you have like a close relationship and it doesn't work out that way, or they kind of like reveal themselves. Stitch Zach's response to our tarot. To that other streamer who yelled at a viewer? Wait, what happened? I missed that. Someone out there is waiting for you. So true, guys. So true. You know? Everything's gonna work out the way it's gonna work out. And if not, let's just kill ourselves. No! Don't do that! Don't do that. That totally wouldn't be super freaking fun and cool and awesome and everybody. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Don't do that. Hugs from NYC. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. I'm actually going to New York for a couple days next month. Long Beach 5K ran through the river. That's super fucking cool. Hey, what's up, Sage? I'm doing okay. How you doing? Your dog hopefully moved to LA? Nice. It's a good dog city, I think. Left a crazy religion. Wow, that's tough. That's tough too. Congratulations. Disney World, first time. Nice. Dealing with depression, getting COVID. Yeah. Everyone had to get COVID at some point, I feel. See you later, corpse. Thanks, Jamie. Appreciate that. Told her she was being a Debbie Downer, not to bring that negative energy. Jesus Christ. I'm a fast typer, Amy. Do I have a YouTube channel? Yes, I do have a YouTube channel. We are live on it as we speak. Just hanging. Okay, my friends. This was good. This was fun. Thank you for allowing me to just show up and just info dump on you. It ain't worth the horror. Great to see ya. Bye. Bye. Yeah, so keep an eye out, guys. Turn on the notification bell, either here or in Discord. This is going to be a year of spontaneous streams. So perhaps more often, but quicker. Like I really want to get back, or not necessarily get back, but I want to have the type of energy where it's like, hey, you know, I just poured a cup of coffee and I got an hour. Like I want to just talk with my friends, you guys. Or like, hey, it's 10 o'clock, but I'm not freaking tired. Like, you guys want to hang out? So that's going to be the vibe. On Twitch too, or just YouTube? Just YouTube. We are moving away from Twitch. I'm not monetized on YouTube, but that's one of the goals for this year as well. We need to hit 4,000 watch hours though. So if you want to be a homie and you got nothing else going on, just throw me in the background, you know? Okay, my friends, I am going to have to skedaddle, but I'm probably going to jump on live tomorrow as well. I want to work on some of the bells and whistles. I want to work on getting some like fun donation things, some different sounds, looking into the whole membership kind of thing. Also going to be getting back into the podcast that's further down this year as well. So yeah, honestly, guys, just thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for enjoying my content. Thank you for understanding that sometimes we need time away and for not giving me anything but your complete empathy and respect. And thank you. I will give him a big old snuggle just for you. Do you know if the stream tomorrow will be 12 p.m. plus for UK folk? It'll probably be, yeah, it will be. Because 9 a.m. for me is 5 p.m. for you. Okay, well, I will see you all later, guys. Thank you for hanging out. I know this was a quick one, but I just wanted to say hey. But I'm really looking forward to this year. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys. I'm looking forward to making videos. I'm looking forward to live streaming. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, guys, take care. Have a fantastic night. Happy holidays. And here's to 2023.